If you want to talk empties for the month of September, then stick around. Hi there, it's Hélène, and it is time to trash talk for sure. I have a bunch of products for the month of September, 34 in all, and it's broken down into 21 samples and 13 full-size products. And for full-size products, I will start with hair care, body care, and then go into makeup. I hope that makes sense for you. And my empties include things I have finished and also things I need to declutter, and I'll explain why I need to do that. First off, I'm going to talk about shampoo, and I'm going to talk about this Dove Anti-Frizz Oil Therapy Shampoo. So it's supposed to be anti-frizz. It's just a really cheap shampoo. I did not find it to be all that great. The one thing that really irked me was the top of the container. To me, it's like, why would they not make it flat so that when you're getting low on shampoo, you could stand it upright? It would just keep falling in the shower, and it was just really irritating. It did have like a nice oil smell, like between a nice soft scent shampoo and a little bit of almost like a tangy oil smell. I didn't mind that at all. It was fine to use for a cheap shampoo. I did get it as part of a set for a really great price. If you want to see the back to school box, I'll put it right here as a video. I usually get shampoo like this from that kind of an offering. I would not go out and repurchase this unless it came in one of those boxes and was really inexpensive, because I don't see the benefit of buying this particular shampoo other than the price. I like Dove products in general, but this one was annoying. Next is this L'Oreal Professional Vitamino Color AOX. It's a color radiance protection shampoo. So actually this is conditioner. This is a conditioner. I also had the shampoo, which I finished sometime earlier. This was actually provided to me by a friend of mine who knew I was color treating my hair, or am color treating my hair, and she wasn't anymore, and so she thought I could use it, which she was right. This is the kind of bottle I do prefer because you can stand it upright upside down, and you can get every last little bit of it out of the bottle. I thought it was fine. Would I repurchase? I'm going to buy whatever the color protection shampoo and conditioner is available on sale that week. I really don't have that much of a preference for shampoos. Now I'm going to skip into the samples for a minute because of the number of samples that I had. I was hoarding these samples from Sol de Janeiro, and I have 4 of the conditioning or conditioner. So this is the conditioner, 4 samples, and they were pretty generous samples, and also 4 samples of the shampoo. They came shampoo and conditioner together. And what I did was I used an old container, in this case the L'Oreal eye cream container, and put the shampoos in one of these and put the conditioner in another one and put those in the shower. And I was able to use these for quite a while, actually. I'm going to say 2 uses per packet, 4 packets, so 8 shampoo and conditioner cycles in these containers. And I'm going to say I would definitely not buy this shampoo and conditioner combo, even if it were on par with the low price of the other products I showed you, because it smells nice. The smell does not stay in my hair. Maybe it does for you. And it is not as good of a shampoo and conditioner as the cheap stuff. It did absolutely nothing nice to my hair, and it's expensive. So I was happy to have had a fragrant shower, but it really did not do any justice to my hair, or did do any favors to my hair. So I would not recommend this shampoo, and I do feel like I have a full recommendation just because of the sheer number of samples that I tried all in a row, all at once. Okay, back to full-size products. This one is bittersweet. This is the Gliss Repair Spray. So it's a spray bottle. And this is a color protector, but I usually use Gliss products that are in this spray form, mostly as a way to enhance curl in my hair and to protect it. So I tend to spray some of this virtually every day in my hair, and I have some good curl days and some bad curl days. Today's I'm going to say it's average. It's not good, it's not bad. You know, it's not super curly, it's not straw-like, it's kind of in between. But these types of products do work pretty well. But this is the last one of the Gliss line that I have in my hair care arsenal. And I've actually moved to a different product. I've decided to try the Infusium now that this one is done. And Infusium is a leave-in conditioner that doesn't suggest it does a whole lot of different stuff other than condition. In this case, this was a color protector, but I wasn't really using it for color protection. I was using it again as conditioner. Would I repurchase this one? Probably not. I would like to have the one that I can't get anymore unless I buy, you know, 3 at a time from Amazon. So I'm just going to try to find a replacement. So right now it's the Infusium. We'll see what I do beyond that, but I do like spray and conditioner because I can just go and add some more between hair washes to keep my hair as conditioned as I need, and hopefully more curly than it would be otherwise, especially heading into winter. Fine, I was fine with it, but no need to repurchase. And another product I was fine with, but did come in one of those back to school sets, was this soft soap vanilla and jojoba oil, and it had a very nice smell. I really enjoyed it. The one thing I did not enjoy about this bottle, if you heard my comments on the other bottles, is that you can't have it upside down without it tipping over. So I don't like the bottle for that. So every time you need to get some, and it's pretty thick product, you're turning it upside down and waiting and waiting and waiting for the product to come out. But soft soap, do I like it? Yep, I like most of these body washes, and I'll continue to buy body washes, but it's going to be the one that's on sale. Can you tell there's a theme here? I don't feel the need to buy higher end stuff or to buy a specific brand or type. As long as it smells nice and it's going to do the job, I'm fine with it. I'm just going to go and show you one container here that actually represents 3. I got 3 samples from my hairdresser of Amika products that are supposed to be good for curly hair. And I will say that for me, all 3 of the samples really didn't do anything apparent to enhance the curl in my hair. So for me, the Amika line is just not something I'm interested in. Each of these containers allowed me to use it for, to use the sample of each of the 3 about 3 or 4 times. So I feel like I've got a good enough amount of time with it to say whether I liked it or not. And the Amika curl enhancing products are just not my jam. All right, continuing on with full-size products for the most part here. I did finish an RoC Daily Anti-Aging Sunscreen. And I liked it in that it did not affect my eyes. Of course, I didn't do it on purpose to not put it, or to put it around my eyes. But I have had some trouble with sunscreen before, and not once did I end up with watery eyes because of this. I don't like the dispenser. It's kind of silly. It should just dispense like any other sunscreen. That's about the only thing that bothered me. Would I repurchase? Probably not, because it's pretty expensive. I got these on super sale. I do like the fact that it was SPF 50, and we'll probably be looking for something similar, but not necessarily this brand. I'm just happy that I used SPF more this year, and good on me. And we'll likely head more toward this kind of product next time. The one I was using before was the Strivectin, and I like this one far more. The Strivectin really bothered my eyes, and this one did not. Let's talk about nails. I did finish a whole 300 count of cotton puffs, and I have a full, just recently opened bag. I'll show you what it usually looks like. This is the one that I just cracked into, so that's what it usually looks like. And I use these cotton, not rounds, but they're cotton puffs to remove my nail polish and sometimes to apply different products if I am not using cotton rounds or cotton squares. These last me for years, but I just keep buying the 300 count bag because why would I buy something smaller? They don't go bad. You just reseal the bag and you're good to go. So nothing much to say, just to say that I used up a bag and I have a backup. Since we're on big bags of stuff, this is another one that I finished virtually at the same time as the cotton puffs, and these are cotton squares. And this is what a new bag looks like. I just opened it up and took out a bunch because I keep these cotton squares in a glass jar on my counter. Let me just show you one of them. I use a couple every day. I use it to apply toner. I use it for a few other purposes. I use them to wipe off eye makeup remover and get my eye makeup off before I use a facial cloth, and sometimes other uses, but those are the two primary uses for this particular product. And I buy them in sets of 330 because it is the most cost-effective way of getting access to this product, and I really, really appreciate it. Also, because it's cotton, I am able to throw them, the used product, in our fireplace, and so it doesn't end up in the landfill. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. Now, along with those cotton puffs, I also finished a product that I have been wanting to finish for a long time because two reasons. It burns and it's not good. So it is the Joe Fresh nail polish remover that is non-acetone. Do not buy this product. If you can still find it, I think it's been discontinued. Do not buy this product. It was a miserable couple of years of using this thing to try to finish it because I'm stubborn. But it was burning my cuticles. It was taking 4 times more product than any other nail polish remover I know of to get my nail polish off, and it would leave my fingers pretty raw from using it. And like I said, I'm stubborn. I did not want to, from an environmental perspective, I didn't want to waste the product. But boy, oh boy, am I happy it is done. I cannot wait for this to be gone. Yeah, so do not buy. I went back to a Quo product in the more typical looking bottle for nail polish remover, and yeah. That was, to me, from an experience perspective, a very expensive $4 Canadian. I was talking skincare and I missed one. I finished up this First Aid Beauty Coconut Water Cream, and it ended up being fine for my dry skin this summer, but especially once I actually paired it up with the Youth Activating Oil by Ole Henriksen. And it is absolutely, completely cleared out. But I don't think that I would use this product again without having some sort of an oil before applying the moisturizer, because for dry skin, it is just not moisturizing enough, in my opinion. I like the smell. I like how clean and fresh it feels, but it does need a companion product in order for me to use it and feel like it's doing enough for my skin. And if you're curious, this is the product I'm talking about, this Pure Truth Youth Activating Oil. It is very much an oil, and so it ended up being a good companion to the First Aid Beauty Coconut Water Cream. I even ended up putting some of this in the coconut water cream, mixing it together, so it turned from 2 steps to 1 step. I really like this oil. If you have dry skin, it's beautiful. Just one thing, it does have an orange tint that it can add to your skin. Not a big deal in the summer, but in the winter, I think it makes me look a little bit orange. Okay, now we can get back into makeup products. I just filmed my rolling project pan, and I said about this product that it was going to be almost, that I could not believe that it was not done. And then I tried to sharpen it today, and it's done. Why didn't I try to sharpen it during the rolling project pan video? Because it needed sharpening. But anyway, this is the Perversion liner from Urban Decay, and this is what happened when I tried to sharpen it today. That's it. It's done. There's nothing left. So it is in my empties. I will show this as an empty product in the rolling project pan for next month. But yeah, there wasn't even, I managed to do one more use and then tried to sharpen it for next time because it was, you know, getting dangerous for my eye. and that was it. Today was the last time I could use this product. Who knew? Am I cheating by putting it into the September empties on October 2nd? I don't feel like I am, because it really was done. So anyway, moving on, I've got two more makeup products. This is the Definicils from Lancome, which is a mascara. And it is getting really dry on me, and so I am considering it done. I have a bunch of other mascaras waiting in the wings, so it is not a big problem. And it's also not a favorite mascara of mine. So it's dried up, it's not a favorite. I don't feel the need to push the product any further. I would not recommend it for the price. It's over $30, and there are plenty of mascaras that are much better than this for what I like than this one. If you're curious, I'm wearing right now the Urban Decay Perversion, well, today. But yeah, it's gone. I'm happy I used it as much as I did, and it needs to move on. Next is a product that I am sad that it is finished because I really loved it, and I don't think it's available anymore. And it is the Becca Topaz and Gilt lip gloss lip topper, and this thing lasted forever, and I really loved it. It has a kind of a mauve beige base, and then has purpley blue flecks in the product. I don't think I can even give you a swatch. I did manage to put a tiny bit of it on my lips for this video, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to show you. I think there was a little bit more product in it. I don't think you'll be able to see, but maybe you can. That's as much product as I can get out. So it is definitely done. I have 3 more of these, and am working through them in the rolling project pan. And yeah, I loved it. I enjoyed it thoroughly, and I'm pleased I finished it. These are expensive glosses, and they're great glosses. So I'm glad I used it up. That's pretty much it. Now the rest is all officially samples. I'll go from the smallest items to the bigger items. And I'll start with a hair care item, which is the Ghost Oil from, it just says Ghost Oil. I don't know. Argan and Moringa Weightless Shine Smooths Frizz. Oh, Verb. It's from Verb. I didn't see any big thing about it. I didn't think it acted any better or worse than other hair oils, and other hair oils are a lot cheaper. So I would not purchase it, but was it okay? Yeah, it was okay. I have no other hair sample items, but I do have a bunch of perfumes. I did use 2 of the KVD beauty perfumes. I used the Saint and the Sinner, so that package represents both, so I used that. I also used the My Way by Giorgio Armani. I really love the Saint and Sinner perfume enough that I have purchased the Sinner perfume. They're both great. So obviously if I've purchased the full size, you know I'm enjoying it. I just forgot to mention that. Now this Giorgio Armani My Way, I really enjoyed it. So much so that when I was able to get another sample, I nabbed it. So this one is, I just really enjoyed it. and I'm terrible at perfume notes. I will not try to explain it. It's up my alley for sure. Another one I enjoyed, but not quite as much, is this Stella McCartney perfume. So if I were to give the Sinner perfume and the My Way from Giorgio Armani 8+, this one might be, no, more than that, 9+. This one might be like a strong 7 or an 8. It's okay, but not enough for me to think of purchasing a perfume. A perfume has to be really pretty amazing to me to go and buy it, because we can get samples anytime we want. So for me, I'm much happier with, you'll see them back here, I'm much happier with collecting a bunch of samples to have variety and change it up constantly and only have a handful of full-size products, as opposed to buying a whole bunch of full-size that are not really fantastic scents. Another one I really quite liked was this Juliet Has a Gun, and in this case it's called Not a Perfume. Although I have to say that the box it came in, it just seems like a lot of packaging for this tiny, tiny perfume sample. And the name fits. It's like an indescript scent that makes you just smell kind of nice, but it doesn't have really strong leaning one way or another, and I just enjoyed what it was like. It is sort of like it's not a perfume. And so far, anything from Juliet Has a Gun, I seem to enjoy, but it's kind of like in the same ballpark as Stella, where it's like a strong 7 or an 8, but it's not a scent that I would go out and seek out to purchase. One other makeup product, but this one is more in the sample category because it was a sample from Sephora, and it's a green liner, and this is the first time this ever happens to me with a makeup product that is gifted to me as a sample. I'll just give you a swatch. It would have gone really well with the eye look I have today. It gave me serious eye irritation. So I can't use it. I am going to throw it away because I don't think it's safe to give it to anyone else. I don't know if it's just gone off or what, but it's called a nano pencil. And like I said, I like the color, but it's not safe for the eyes. So I'm going to get rid of it. I forgot a full-size product because it was just too obvious in front of me. I just want to give a shout out to Q-tips for makeup foibles and for cleaning detail work on the eyes. These are indispensable. I use Q-tips every day. They're fantastic. Love them. And I just cracked into a new box just about a week ago. So yeah, hey, woohoo, Q-tips. 5 more samples and we're done. I ended up using this Matrix Biolage Cleansing Conditioner for damaged hair. I didn't like the smell. I thought it worked fine as a conditioner, but I would not repurchase for 2 reasons. I think it's an expensive product, and I didn't like the smell. That's it. Was it a good conditioner? Sure. Now for eye cream, I ended up using 2 of them up this past month. The Ginseng Origins eye cream and the Strivectin Anti-Wrinkle Intensive, come on, focus, Intensive eye cream. There you go. Out of the 2, I definitely would say I prefer the Strivectin. I won't try to give you a close-up again. I do prefer the Strivectin because I think it did more. And if I'm going to buy an eye cream, I'm more going to worry about buying a thicker, more hydrating eye cream than I am a brightening eye cream. I did use this one in the morning, and it does say to brighten and depuff. So I did use this in the morning. I did use this at night. And of course, they're kind of in 2 different categories. But if I need to choose between eye creams, I will always go for the night one. But when I get eye brightening cream samples, of course, I'm going to use them. And eye cream samples last for such a long time. If you have a chance to nab free eye cream samples, go for it. It is so inexpensive. Obviously, they're free. And because they last such a long time, you can really stretch out the products that you do buy with the samples in between. So I highly recommend when you see samples like this available as extras to go with your purchase for free, absolutely 100% endorse them. I've never had one that was bad or didn't work for me. And yeah, anyway, I highly recommend. As somebody who always uses eye cream, that's part of the way that I stretch my skincare. Two more items, a serum and technically, I guess, a makeup item. This serum is the Aveeno Positively Radiant Max Glow Infusion Drops. And I was supposed to use just a couple of drops per day. And I thought it worked fine as a day serum. I didn't think it was amazing. I didn't think it was bad. It really did only take a few drops. It did not take a lot. And this lasted me for a couple of months. It was amazing how long it lasted. And again, it was a sample that I received. Would I seek it out? Probably not, but that's because I have some other serums to work through. Would it be a contender if I'm looking for whatever's the best value at the time I need another face serum? Sure. I don't think it was a bad product. It was very liquidy, but that also made it spread over the face and in an efficient manner. And so what they said of a couple of drops, it really did work. And finally, this is kind of between skincare and makeup, and it is the Bobbi Brown Illuminating Moisture Balm. And this product lasted so long because it took very little to do the illumination that I wanted on my forehead and right around here on my face, not on the periphery because I thought it was going to be too shiny. And it did a good job. It did moisturize, it did feel like a balm, and it did illuminate, and I liked it. I'm not a big one to pay for primer type products, so if I get a chance to have another sample, I would jump on it, but I'm not likely to purchase this kind of a product. So that's it. 21 samples, 13 full-size products across makeup and skincare and nail care. Let me know if you have any favorites, if you have some that I showed you that you consider to be duds. I would love to hear what you think of the products. And if you reflect on your empties and declutters yourself, if you have some favorite products that you discovered this month, last month, I would love to hear in the comments. We can all learn from each other as far as what works and what doesn't for each of us, and hopefully help us all make better purchasing decisions. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it every single time, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. But for now, take care.